Hello beautiful people. Today I wanted to share a practice with you to help deal with the anxiety that settles in as our minds are bombarded with questions. Recently, in a day of activity, high activity in my house, I took a moment to pause and realized that my mind was actually considering many questions. Something like, will I be okay after this? How will I make enough money to support myself when this is over? What am I going to do over the summer when my brother moves out of this house? What's going to happen to my nation's economy? What's going to happen to my nation's health system? I just had all of these really heavy, intense questions, and I realized as I let the antagonizing spirit of these questions settle on my heart, that anxiety and stress was settling too. But then I paused. And I didn't stop myself from feeling what I was feeling, but I paused in that sense of anxiety and fear. And as I paused, I put one hand over my heart and brought one hand in front of my face, and I practiced a breath practice called Kaki Pranayama, or beak's breath. I learned this breath when I studied trauma-informed yoga therapy in my 200 and 300 hour yoga trainings. This tool is such a powerful tool for regulating stress and negative emotions, and it's so simple. So if you'd like to practice this with me, go ahead and find a comfortable seat wherever you are. You can sit up tall but relaxed, giving yourself plenty of space in your upper body to breathe. And then bring one hand over your heart and the other hand in front of your face. From here, take a few rounds of natural breath. A round of breath looks like a complete inhale and a complete exhale. You can breathe in and out through your nose or your mouth. It doesn't matter, just try to make your breath smooth and even. If it doesn't feel smooth or even, that's okay, just do your best. Try to take a breath or two, breathing all the way into your abdomen, using your entire upper body to breathe and not just your chest. Next time you exhale, empty your breath all the way out. And closing your mouth through your nose, inhale to a count of 4. At the top of your inhale, suspend or hold your breath for 2 counts. Then exhale through your mouth through pursed lips, like you're gently blowing out a candle, to a count of 6. At the bottom of your exhale, suspend or hold your breath for 1 count. And then without forcing the inhale, begin again. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, suspend, 2, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, suspend. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, suspend, 2, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, inhale, suspend, Exhale. Suspend. Inhale. Keep going with this breath for 5 more rounds. At the end of your 5th round, come back to your natural breath. You can bring both hands back to a more natural position. Just notice here how your breath has changed. How does it feel to inhale and exhale? You may notice also how your mind feels different. As I practiced this pranayama before, I noticed at the end that now my mind felt ready to listen. Before, I felt the chaos and the panic set in, and instead of fighting it, I rode the panic out on the wings of my breath. I used my lungs as the vessel to pour out all of my worry and fear. So by the end of it, I was able to clear my mind, so I was able to listen to the truth. Now, I don't have answers to all the questions that I mentioned before, but I do know who does, and his name is Jesus. It's actually recorded in literature that Jesus names himself the truth. So in the space I created to listen well, I listened to the truth, and I listened to the sound and the voice of Jesus. So in this moment, this safe and stable place that you've created with your breath practice, I invite you to ask Jesus a question. Even if you don't understand him, even if you don't believe in him, even if you've never heard his voice before, I invite you to still ask. And in the stillness of your practice, wait for him to answer. The answer may come to you as words. The answer may come to you as a picture. It may even come to you as silence. It may come to you quickly, or it may come to you in the moments later on in your day, even later on in your week, but it will come. So as you take a moment to settle still in your mind and your heart, ask Jesus for his truth in this situation. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope this new breath practice helps you find peace in the coming moments of your life, and I hope that it brings you closer to the voice of wisdom and the voice of Jesus in your everyday, today moment. Thank you so much.